What's up, everybody? How are we this beautiful morning? I bet that was kind of loud, too, wasn't it? I leaned over into that one. Good morning, beautiful. I see you out there. I see you in there this morning. All right. So, all right. Good morning, John Mack, Mike Whaley, 3D Printer Noob, Mr. Buttram, Roy Holly, Martin, Dragon Monk, and Mr. Shome. And, of course, I've already said good morning to my beautiful wife. I know, Roy Holly. Yeah, I know you were talking. I was talking to you. Man, I am so sorry about your shirt coming in wrong. I hope you get that taken care of. You was good till you saw my face. Well, cut the monitor off and just listen to this beautiful voice. I promise I can lull you back to sleep. Go to sleep, little baby. What's up, Scalda? You jumped in the chat this morning. I appreciate that, my friend. Go to sleep, little baby. I have a couple things to say, especially, what's up, Don? To my overseas friends, and I apologize, but my build is going to start at 6 p.m. in the evenings on the East Coast of the United States. I am not going to do them on the morning show. What's up, Vince? Good morning. Hope you have a really slow day, sir. Really, really boring. You know, sit around, eat you some good food, and chewed it up with your buddies. We're going to do it in a series. I've got 3 scheduled events. One for tonight, one tomorrow night, and one Friday night. 6 to 9-ish. So, going to... yeah, that's the way we're going to do things. It just made sense to me. My wife, she kind of brought it up, and I'm like, yeah, that does kind of make sense. And it's... I hate it. Oh, yeah, but see, that's not the way it works when I say it, Vince. That's what happens when you say it. When you say, I hope today is slow, then it's just going to kill you. But when I say it, you're going to have a nice, relaxing day. You're going to have a couple of gas pain incidents, and that's about it. The voice of sanity. I don't know about that. Yeah, I know it does. I know it does, Bo. And you know, I mean, the majority of the parts, and I think it was a majority of them. I have to make sure, but were bought by folks in the U.S. and 99.9% of those will be able to watch if I start at 6 o'clock and go to 8 or 9. And it's not showing favoritism, but it is, you know. Come on, man. Yeah, I actually have the you notice that the Ender 3 is not back here. It is on a LAC table. They are not in their permanent configuration yet. No, they're not. Because I need to print out some extensions for the printed printer to go underneath one. I've got the pieces for the Prusa Mark III to go on this one, and then I can put the Ender on top. But if I do that, then it's in front of my whiteboard where I did my whiteboard. What's up, Alkesh One? I still got to print your model, sir. I got it. I got to. But I also uploaded a new model. And Pocon's not here yet this morning, so maybe he'll show up. He designed yesterday. He designed the Death Met Owl. Well, and then JT fixed the Death Met Owl. And then I uploaded it this morning, and Scalda even fixed it even further. So we have one that's fixed. It's manifold. And then there is one with tree supports instead of regular supports, so that they will scale with it, and it should be printable the way it is. They are both in the useful linked files only. And I give you the Kuntry Death Met Owl. Ha ha ha. This is done in Filamentum's Vertigo Galaxy. Oh, no, Vertigo Gray. I'm sorry, not Galaxy. So, now we have the Kuntry Death Met Owl. And he turned out pretty good, but the supports under the hat they're kind of rough. So, you know, as long as you look at him like so, like my wife said on the other over here, as long as my gnome, this is my Filamentum Proto Country Gnome. because I have Filamentum Vertigo Galaxy, Filamentum Gold Happens, and Filamentum Vertigo Gray all in one. So yes, I have this gnome printed. I do. I try, Shom. I try. Now in person, it's not quite as straightforward as that, Shom. And good morning, Joe Paddock. Sorry about that. Martin, sorry about that. Alkesh 1, good morning. See who else I missed. Shom, good morning. Try not to miss anybody. Well, no, that's one that Haribo's sitting on. I have one more lac table here, and I have 4 lac tables in my living room. So I bought enough. Let me go grab the phone.
Incoming call from 786-224-0706.
Hello. Hello. Good morning. I'm good, Jay. How are you? Yeah, I don't need any website. Listen, I don't need any websites. I'm a web developer, and I'm live on the air right now. So, let's see. You can talk to everybody.
Wonderful, wonderful, Walter. The reason is Pixie Digital. We're actually headquartered in New York, and we have offices in Miami and LA. And we do something similar to what you do. Specialize in web development. We also specialize in web development and design, which you got covered. But we do 3D animation and mobile apps as well.
Yeah, and so do I. And I don't really need any of that.
No problem, no problem. But tell you what, though, I'm a big believer in the possibilities that networking can yield. I would love to send you my info via email so you can take a look at our company's portfolio. And in any case that you're working on a future project that requires animation, I would like to be your go-to guy. How does that sound?
Nope, not really interested. Thanks, though.
Okay, Walter, thank you. Enjoy your day.
All right, cool. No, he's not an idiot, Bo. He's doing his job, you know? I mean, I'm not going to fault somebody for doing their job. That man's a salesman. How did the rod cutting go? Oh. Put it this way, I had lots and lots of scrap. Matter of fact, I'm going to show. I'm going to try to pull it up. Because, yeah, you're going to be disappointed in me. This was my biggest piece of scrap. Oh, back up. Find the camera. There you go. That's my longest piece of scrap right there. And then these were my second longest pieces of scrap right there. And then these were my third longest pieces of scrap. That's the scrap that I got. So it went well. It did. I went over and put them in a vise in the shop over there, and took my father-in-law had a nice, smooth, brand new metal cutoff wheel on a 4-inch grinder, and I laid it down and just cut it right through. And then I took the grinder, of course, and kind of ground off the ends of them a little bit, so they're nice and smooth and pretty. Now I will say that all I had was a Sharpie to measure with, so when I put these up here, you can see that I've got about that much difference in length, but I'd rather be a little bit short than a little bit long. So, yeah, it turned out good. Morning, Filament Frenzy. Oh, I got you here. And I give you, sir, the Proto Country Gnome. The Filamentum Proto Country Gnome. And the hat, man, it's hard to get on that peg, I'm going to tell you now. But I have Filamentum Vertigo Galaxy, Filamentum Gold Happens, and Filamentum Vertigo Gray. So this will be going to Earth. This is my piece de resistance to the gnome community. Good morning, Alcat. I told you good morning. Good morning, James, and good morning, Tom from Filament Frenzy. Glad y'all could join us this morning. And then last night, I don't know if you were watching last night, and I included you on the tweets. And then wait, what are you printing? Not the owl. We put a new one on Discord this morning because it had some issues. Because check it out. It's the Country Death Met Owl. And that is done in Filamentum Vertigo Gray. So, yes, it turned out very well. I can't wait to see what you're printing, though, my friend. Because, yeah, some of your prints are, well, all of your prints are just friggin' off the charts. And good morning to all of you listening in. You modified it. Are you the one that went into my Tinkercad and split everything apart? God, I went to download it this morning and I had 5 different parts. Oh, you sent me a pic on Twitter. I hadn't been on Twitter this morning. I've been on Discord all morning, so I have not gotten on Twitter at all. Let me see. God, I got 5 messages. How about that? Let me start from the bottom. All right, Shane from Prusa got back with me. All right, so I got to get back with him. He got back with me about my power off resume fault yesterday. All right, so where did I go? All right, what's next? JT. Okay, so I got that. And then 3D family. All right, got that. And now Tom. Tom sent a photo. Oh. Oh, you didn't get the Deathmet owl. What? Are you printing? You're printing pieces separately? Is that what you're doing? I think that's what you're doing. And then you're going to put it together. That's what you're doing, ain't it? And then, hold on. Got to go back. James sent me a photo. Ha ha. Ha ha. Not the Felinium Malkin. Sweet. It clicks together. Okay. So you did do that on my Tinkercad model last night. Is that right? Because when I downloaded the STL this morning, I had 5 separate pieces. So I hope you saved it somewhere else because I put it all back together and grouped it. Which you can go back out there and you know, undo my changes, but and I got a question for y'all. Whoever was at Murph, and I don't know if y'all remember or not, what was the printer that had 3? You copied it over? Sweet, because I would like to have a copy of that one, but it freaked me out this morning because I downloaded it and uploaded it, and then they're like, oh, it's in five different things. Did I see your chat, your comment where? Hold on. In the chat? What's up, Martin? Thank you for streaming, Martin. Did I see my hat comment? You know something? How long did it take to print? The owl took 3 hours and 12 minutes. The gnome was a little more, but he's hollow. He is from the tops of his boots up to about just above his eyeballs. He's completely hollow. And then I've got 10% infill there in the bottom, and he turned out really good. It printed really good. Trying to find it. Well, I got my own hat. Oh, you talking about like cowboy hat to put on my head and print it in like pieces and put it together to what? Nah. Wouldn't mind doing one like what's his name did at Murph, where he did he took the cowboy hat or the baseball cap and did the just like the tree support or whatever, the grid, whatever you want to call it, print. That wouldn't be so bad. But printing a whole cowboy hat, dude, I mean, that's just a lot of filament. And it would be heavy and hot and hard and not comfortable. But it's not a bad idea. I think it would garner some attention. I do. And Ricky Lee Tanner's got his got a G.I. Joe model out there, which is pretty cool. His render looks nice. Build a fan and a small battery. Well, I have lots and lots and lots of 18650s that still hold the charge, by the way. I use them for my flashlights, but so I wouldn't need to get a small battery. I've got a small fan over there. I could probably do that. Nah. Sweet, man. Yeah, I tell you, I was talking to Midnight Giant. I can't wait to see the new stuff he's got, because he's built a whole new display cabinet, and I thought it was pretty cool what he had. So I really can't wait to see what he has to, like, rent a U-Haul to bring his stuff with him. So yeah, I can't wait to see what he does. That's pretty cool. And I can't wait to see yours either, Sean, because you know you've got a lot of space now that they've upped everybody's tables. I mean, I don't know if they're not getting the exhibitor turnout they thought they were going to get, so they've got more room, or what, you know. Oh, Bo, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do that or not. I don't know if I can or not. That would be pretty cool, though. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, you probably will, man. You probably will. And I went back and got me a table, and I think Glenn's got a table, and Ron's got a table, and those guys aren't displaying anything. So, you know, I mean, it was the same price as a regular ticket to get a table. So, I mean, it wasn't no big deal. Get a table and get her done. And then, so, because apparently I'm supposed to bring 2 printers. So, I'm going to have 2 printers on the table like I did at Murph. And hopefully some prints. Well, hopefully I'll have 2 printers. Speaking of which, it's 20 after the hour. Starting tonight, too bad bamboo fillers, water tipping. There you go. That would be cool, Dragon Monk. I think so. I think so. What the heck is that? I don't know. Ben Craig's got some contraption out there on the voice reply chat. Anyway, speaking of Hypercube builds, tonight, starting tonight at 6 p.m., we're going to build a Hypercube. I've got 3 parts scheduled. Tonight, tomorrow night, and Friday night. And if everything goes right, we will print Friday night. If not, I have to cut it off at 3 hours. And Saturday, we will finish the Hypercube. So if the 4th is necessary, then Saturday it will be. And Saturday will be in place of the morning coffee. So we will start on morning coffee Saturday, if necessary, to finish the Hypercube. From looking at the build, I'm hoping it really doesn't go that long. My biggest question mark is, one, I don't think I have any mounts for power supply or Duet Wi-Fi, or the panel do, but those can be done after the fact. It doesn't have to be. I can print some quick, you know, power supply mount and a Duet mount and all that stuff, and just slap them on there once it's wired and ready to go. Looking at the frame and how it looks in pictures, you know, I mean, it's putting some screws and stuff in place and making sure that your measurements are right on your rails, and I mean the rest of it, it's a 3D printer. I mean, we should be able to do it. Morning, Brian Vines, how are you? And since you're here and you came up with the idea for the Death Met Owl, I give you the country death metal. Wait, we'll do it again. And there's a link. There is a link on the Discord where you can go and grab said file. It's under useful links. Scalda uploaded 2 of them. One of them is a fixed version with no supports. The other has tree supports from Mesh Mixer. And according to Repetier Host, it will take you about 4 hours to print. So, not too bad. And then, Brian Vines, you missed my... This is the Filamentum Proto Country Gnome. I saw you going off on the gnome stuff last night on the hangout there. On the catch-up thing. I saw that. Too eerie. It's eerie this morning? That's not even the right way to say eerie. Wow. All right, Sean, have a great day at work, buddy. Take care of yourself and be careful out there. Watch out for idiots. Keep an eye on your 6. So, anyway, the build starts tonight on the Hypercube. Planning on a 6 to 9. And then tomorrow night 6 to 9. And then Friday night 6 to 9. And then the exciting news, the Kuntry Klub gets to host the F3D PCH broadcast for Friday night at 10 p.m. I don't have any idea who the guests are yet, because as far as I know, nobody signed up yet, because we just put it out there. And and then we are going to talk about Earth, some things that are coming up with Earth, some things from the F3D PCH, and you know, just general talking and chatting and having a good time. There's really not a designated topic other than, you know, what are we doing? What's Rep doing? What's going on at Earth? There's some contests going on. There's some other things, that are some giveaways from F3D PCH that are going on. So, you know, Matt, from How I Do It's got some good information he wants to get out there. And that's going to be the main topic of the show. And then we can just see where it goes from there. I tried to get Chris Riley, but he said he's been inundated this week. He's on call all week, and they have been calling nonstop. So he said he has been so busy, and he can't see him getting on it. So we'll see. We'll see who gets there. Giving away landscape models at the booth. As long as I get one, I'm all right with that. My wife wants one, I think. I think she said she did. She liked them. But I want one. So we're going to be having giveaways and contests and good, Martin. I'm so glad. I go when I take models to somewhere. Now I have a couple that I keep because I use them to show off the print quality of the country bow, and there'll be a couple things that I don't give away. But I'm pretty sure that the Death Met Owl and the Country Proto Gnome, and I've got to print Alkesh's Country Gnome. I'm pretty sure those will be given away at some point over the weekend. I got talked into bringing the 7-pound Terminator skull, even though it's not that great of a print. I'm going to bring it anyway. And I may or may not bring that home. Not sure yet. Not sure. So, I'm going to give away some plastic. I got a bunch of plastic and a bunch of stickers. Got a bunch of stickers to give away too, because none of you people send self-addressed stamped envelopes for me to send you stickers back. So, anyway, need coffee. Brian Vines needs coffee. Yeah, I can imagine, Martin, that flying with that stuff is going to be fun. But you get a sticker. That's right. That's right, Brian Vines. You'll get a sticker. Well, Well, you know, if you're going to be there, then I can see that, buddy. Ron's going to say, I'll take the skull. We'll see how it goes, Ron, because I'm not sure, because that took so long to print. And it turned out better than I thought. Now, the next time I slice it, I will slice it in Cura, because Simplify 3D just does not like the supports up underneath the jaws, and it breaks them no matter what size you print it. It puts artifacts in them that are crap. So, well, so far in my possession at this moment, I have just 200 maker coins and some keychains that I'm going to give away. They're quite large though, so a piece of magnet stuck to the refrigerator would probably be better. And I've got those are in limited supply. And then stickers, of course, lots and lots of stickers. So, I think it'll be fine. I think my daughter has decided she's going to go. So, it will be me, my wife, and my daughter going. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And that does limit the room in the vehicle for me to tote stuff. Let's turn on the AC. Good God, really? It is 68 degrees outside with a 99% humidity. 99% humidity. Yes, you heard me right. 99% humidity. Wow. Well, it's because we've got rain today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Rain every day. That's right. You stay home so I can bring more stuff, woman. No. She said she's not coming, guys. She said nobody wants to see her anyway, so there's no sense in her going. She'll just be in the way. So let's see. How many of you going there actually want to meet the woman behind keeping me straight? Ah, see? There comes the first one. And Mike Whaley's not going. He's mad he's not going. Ah, see? David Olson wants to meet you. But I don't think he's going. Hey, she could probably do that. Oh, see? And Joe Paddock says you have to go. See? Oh, we get a maybe from David Olson. Maybe David Olson's coming to Earth. What? Brian Vines is back. She has to come chase the squirrels away. I'd like to see that. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, Dragon Monk. That would be cool. My 15-year-old is not going to do said thing. So, anyway, yeah, 48% humidity. I would love that, but it is 99% humidity right now outside. It is, yeah. It looks sunny though. It looks bright sunny. You know what? I'm going to do morning coffee while I'm gone. The only day, and I'm probably still going to do morning coffee. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm going to do morning coffee. But it's not going to... There will not be, after this Monday week, there will not be a Monday night interview. And that's because my wife and I and my child, if she decides to go, will be in Washington, D.C. Good morning, Ken Keller. Good morning, Robo Tuto. Good morning, David Olson. I did not tell y'all good morning when you jumped in. Apologize for that. But we will be in Washington, D.C. on Monday enjoying the sights. But seeing as how, they don't like to get up before, 9 or 9:30 anyway, I'm going to do morning coffee. So we will be doing morning coffee. And it will be a good thing. I do too. I hope the weather is nice for me. I am not going to lie. I do too. So, anyway, we're going to do that. And everything's going to be well. And then Tuesday morning, I will probably do morning coffee while I'm driving. I will have my camera up. I will have my wife watching and reading comments to me while I'm driving. You will be able to see me drive. It will be a short one because we will be driving back from Washington, D.C., and that's a long damn drive from my house. So Monday night we may, you know, skirt out and do it, get several hours down the road, I'm hoping, and not have as far to drive on Tuesday. Ha ha ha! Walter for president. Yeah, that'd go over like a lead balloon, buddy. You know, David, it should come up at Miss Country. Oh, it does. Okay. It just highlighted my name. Okay, cool. So it highlights her name. Sweet. Good morning, Mapro6. How are you, my friend? Robo2To. Hey, buddy. You would vote for me? Yeah, you and about 3 other folks. But I will say that the cutting of the rods went well. Make sure I got the right ends up here. I do. They all turned out good. Well, this one is not cut at all because it's the right length. But they all turned out good. Oh, I just hit the mic too. Right there. Yeah, so it turned out good. Can't complain. You'd vote for him to ride on the roof. That's right. And you see my shirt too, don't you, Drag him up? You see that, right? Stop at North Carolina on the way back. Well, it depends. I really need to go through Virginia and see my cousin. She's about 3 hours north of you. So if I could do that on the way home and maybe spend the night there, if nothing else, just stop by and see her because she's been gone a couple of years. She grew up right next to me and lived there her whole life. And then her and her husband decided to sell her family home and move to Virginia. So that's that would be a good stop for us to make and see her and visit. And then we'll see what we're doing. Good morning, 3D Matter Makers. How are you, buddy? Gonna have to check out your new design. I'm going to have to. So, but right now all the printers are silent. There's silence in my house when it comes to printers right now. Nothing is printing. Nothing. I have all my coins. I have everything that I'm going to take with me. I've got to print one more Proto Gnome. But it's going to be the one from Alkesh. I'm going to print his. I believe it's David. Is that right, David? Hold on, let me go look. Stop the presses. I know, right? Stop the printers. Go Daniel. That's it. Daniel. Hey, there we go. Is that better? Did I get that right? Alkesh, it's Daniel. Dan. Is it Dan or Daniel? Well, you know, a one of a kind. I'm trying. Oh, I got something right here. I got it right here. There you go. You get a gold happens hollow boots. Because that's as far as it got. I actually have. This is not one of a kind though, because I actually have 2, but the other one didn't make it this far. This was off of the TiVo, and I have one off of the Prusa where my power panic failed. That are similar. They are similar. Nice gift, right? He said one of a kind. I mean, come on, really? I've got some failed keychains too. Got some failed. These failed, and they still look pretty cool though. Country, it's going to be a long night. I built a regular HC and it took me a bit. Well, Falcon, here's the thing. It's going to be 3 nights. I'm only doing 3 hours a night. It's not going to be a long night. We are not going to do it all at once. Because I want to do it right. And I think breaking it up into 3 nights will be fine. And if it's not printing by the 3rd night, then Saturday morning I will do morning coffee and we will go until it prints. If it's going to print. Let's put it that way. Because really and truthfully, if I have to, I have a mini Rambo board in another printer I can take out. And, you know, if something happens with the duet, we can load Marlin and go and do the thing. So I've got enough printers around here I can take apart for parts if I'm missing something, that we can have it done. But I have some parts coming in UPS this afternoon. One of the reasons for doing it at 6 instead of a little earlier, because I have to get those parts in and then, you know, film the Mail Thing Thursday piece on it. And I've still got to edit that today. That hasn't been done. So if I want to release that tomorrow, it's got to be done today. Because we are building tonight from 6 to 9. It's going to be 6 to 9 tonight, tomorrow night, and Friday night. If necessary, Saturday. If it's even necessary, Friday. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I did watch the videos on putting the frame together. It's really not that complicated of a build, as long as I have the right parts printed. But doing it over 3 nights gives me a chance, if something screwed up, then I can put those on to print, and then the next night we'll go about our business and we'll get it done. Yeah, Martin, and it's not that it's that hard, because I can stand up here. I promise you, I can be here all day. Now I do need to eat, and I need to take some time. No, man, you run whatever you want to do. Yeah, man, you run your streams. Okay, here's the thing, James. People will put your streams up if you're not on it or whatever, and they'll let them run because, you know, it's cool. And, you know, Chris and I were talking about that last night, and I wasn't saying last night my comment was you make me sad, but it wasn't that you make me sad. It makes me sad when I hear you say, oh, I screwed that up, or oh, that didn't print right. That makes me sad. It hurts my heart. I told Chris that in a conversation we were having on Google, because I want you to finish, and you took on so much to do for Earth, dude. It was so much to do. You know, and Chris was worried about me doing this. You really did take on too much. You did. Yep. And there you go. And that's me with this Hypercube. If I fail with the Hypercube, I fail with the Hypercube. Dude, you've put so much stuff out there that you're bringing. I mean, and you've just put so much pressure on yourself, you know. I mean, you really have. You really have. 3D Matter Makers just said. What'd I miss? UPS has swamp boats? They do. Not UPS, but swamp boats. Why do we need swamp boats for? Anyway, I don't know. You can buy a swamp boat in Louisiana. They make motors that are really weird over there. Anyway, Robo-Tuto. But back to James. Dude, you run your stream. I want your prints on. Get them done. Get them done, man. I really want you to finish. I really want you to come across the finish line. I really do. Oh, because I live in the swamps? Yeah, no, I get it. Yes, I know. I get it. But I don't live in swamps like they have in Louisiana. I do live in the swampy area here and in the woods. I know you'll get her done. So I understand. But UPS will deliver boats, believe it or not. They will. So will FedEx. Will deliver boats. It's kind of weird. Not very big boats, but they will deliver boats. Yeah, no, we're the build tonight's got to go on, Jason. I know you like to do your print and sit and chat, but I've got to, and that's why I'm telling James too. I've got to get this done, and with you guys and the country club buying all the parts, and I talked to Bo about this morning. 99.9% of the parts came from guys in the U.S. So I don't feel it's right that I do it at 8 o'clock in the morning when most of those people that bought the parts for this machine go to work, at 8 o'clock, and they don't get to watch. They get to listen or whatever, but they don't get to watch. So that is the number one reason for doing it at 6 o'clock at night. Most people on the East Coast, are off by 6 o'clock. They may be eating supper or whatever, and I'm sorry for that. But they will get to watch most of it. So, that's the biggest thing. Not that I don't want my European friends to watch. I mean, I appreciate you being here. I love interacting with you every morning, and every stream that you get on. I really do. And I'm really going to miss... Nappin was supposed to be on, and I'm really going to miss that interaction because he has several Hypercubes, not just one. He has several, so his input would be very, very good. You're bringing yourself, Glenn. That's special enough, my friend. That is special enough. But that's the main reason. That's the main reason for tonight. Just let you know. So I am looking forward to seeing James's printer. I think that if I'm not mistaken, I believe that John Mack is bringing a printed printer. I know that James is bringing his printed printer, and I'm bringing 2. So I think the printed 3D printers will be well represented. And Ron, I got your message, and that's fine. Yeah, because we are leaving the afternoon of the 20th, just to let you know. Wow, they're demolishing the Gators softball stadium and building a new one. What? But anyway, yeah, that's why we're doing it at 6 o'clock tonight. Main reason was people you came in. The main reason was that the majority of the parts for the printer were bought by U.S. Country Club members, and not to knock the European guys. I understand shipping and that type of thing, but to allow them to watch, because most of them work during my morning stream or during the time that I would be streaming starting at morning coffee. So it is more fair to them to split it up in 3 nights and do it 6 to like 9 and let them watch it at people. That's the biggest reason. So that's what it's going to be. It's going to be 3 nights, 6 to 9. Join us, talk, chat, have fun. I'm actually going to have my table here. So I will be sitting here building the printer right here in front of God and everybody. I think I've got enough room, but I need to put the table this way so that I can get over to tools and whatever else I might need over there, and I can still generally move around in the room. So I'm going to push the table up underneath there. I'm going to have it out here so I can have room, and yeah, we'll be good. That will be good. I think I'll be able to get better camera angles. I may or may not. I'll probably wear the lavalier mic so that I can move around and get this one out of the way, and that way you'll be able to hear me no matter where I go or what I do. But I think 3 hours a night will be plenty, and I won't get to that I'm stressed out, wore out phase, because I do have right now I have 7 days until I leave. So if I take you know, the next 4 or 5 days to build the printer, it gives me 2 days to print some stuff on it to take with me, and it'll be printing while I'm there. So not that big of a deal. I think that if I can't get it done in 5 days, it probably is not making the trip. Or it may make the trip and me tinker with it there. You know, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure. All right, Martin, have a good day, sir. Thank you very much. But yeah, I think that that's just best all the way around. Because if you watch my TiVo build, I got really aggravated at the end of it and started spitting and sputtering and being crappy. And I really don't want that to happen again. So a multi-day, shorter stream will be good. So it will be. Shauna! Are y'all going to the movies? No. No?
I mean, we can.
No, I'm just saying. I didn't know if you were or not. I gave her some money, but if you don't go to the movies, she doesn't really need to spend it. I know, but y'all just hang out. If you do, go to like Movies 8 or something where it's cheap. No, it's not.
Because Virginia was saying it was watered down.
No, it's not. It can't put water in gas. That would break motors. Yeah, no, that's just... she's been told not to buy cheap gas for her car, which is okay.
Yeah.
But you can get gas at
It's
Walmart.
like 10 cents cheaper.
I know. Get gas at Walmart, baby. Yeah, no, you buy at Walmart. That's good. We're good at Walmart. All right, love y'all. Y'all be careful, okay? Y'all have fun. All right. Good morning, Brian. Well, look, you know, I feel privileged this morning. Fun King is very active on his keyboard this morning. Very, very, very privileged for him to be in here. I know Glenn works most mornings while he's listening, and he listens a lot of mornings, and he'll pop in when he can. But it's fun, and I'm hoping, Glenn, that you can be on the hangout this weekend or this Friday on a sub $2 million job. Heck yeah, man! But hopefully you can be on the hangout. I'm actually hosting this week, and I'm going to need some help because it's my first one. And Matt's like, "Oh, you can just drive whatever you want." I said, "Dude, have you seen my show? You know how I squirrel off of stuff? You don't want me running stuff." No, Ron. Her friend told her that the gas at Walmart was watered down. That's a millennial for you. The gas is watered down. So Walmart waters their gas. No, I'm not even going to say that, because then it would come back that I said that they put water in their gas. I told her to go to Walmart and buy gas because it's 10 cents cheaper than every other store in town. Right, that's what I don't understand, Brian Vines. I will have Discord open, Bo, and if you know, if I get to a point and you say, "Hey, I've got an answer," I'll have the chat open. You'll be able to type, you know. So yeah, that's what she asked. That's what she asked, Tom, because her friend told her it was because they put water in the gas. That's what her friend told her, that she shouldn't buy gas from there because it's watered down gas. And I said, you know what? Her parents have told her not to buy cheap gas, to buy premium gas. So she thinks that because it's 10 cents cheaper at Walmart, it's the cheap gas. Y'all don't buy none of that cheap gas now. Y'all go buy the most high-dollar gas you can buy. I swear to God, man. Come on. Oh, that's... You know what? Make my car run faster. I'm going to pour coffee in my gas. Maybe it'll go a little further. It won't get as tired. Oh, can we do that? Will that work? Oh no, 3D Jason, they do check for water. Absolutely. They absolutely do. It's why they don't pump them down to empty. So, man, come on. Oh, I can't help but laugh. That's just funny. That is just funny. Oh. All right, watch the language, Bo, but I agree, buddy. I agree. I don't put sugar in my coffee. There's no sugar, no cream. It's just black, hot, and wet. That's it. That's all it is. Anywho. But yeah, I'm doing the Friday night hangout this week. Friday. So go to the F3D PCH Facebook page if you're on Facebook and get the link to go watch it. It should be an event on my page actually. If I go out, let me check. Let me see. Nope, that's Creator Studio. Let me go over here. It should be an event. If I go to open link in new tab and I go down and I look at my channel, I did rearrange my things. Upcoming live stream. Yes. Yes. Swag contests and more from F3D PCH. So if you're on my channel, you can go to my channel and see my upcoming live events. I actually made it a line. It's like the second line on my page. Woo-hoo! Thank you, Glenn. Appreciate that link. The reason 2 youngsters popped in here because that was my 3rd and 4th daughters, the 2 youngest ones, and they're going to hang out today because my youngest one is going away for the weekend, even though it's Father's Day Sunday. And I will be telling everybody Happy Father's Day on Sunday while my wife is preparing the ribeyes. Maybe. I think we got some ribeyes in the freezer, I believe. I ain't getting no fresh ones. Can't afford fresh ones. Good Lord. Prices went up. But I think I got some steaks in the freezer, and we're going to have steaks on Sunday. I know we are. And if she's listening, baby, we're having steaks on Sunday. Just to let you know. So, but no, they were just popping in so that, no. Was not. That was not the reason she was coming in here. I called them in here to tell them to have a good time. And, be careful. I was talking to somebody the other night. I can't remember where it was at. But my number one fear in life is to outlive one of my children. That is a deathly fear for me every day. I hear you, Dragon Monk. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. So, to all of those that have, my heart goes out. It really does. Anywho, let's get off of that. I don't want a down show today. Do not. Yeah, I understand, Scalda. I get you. Morning, Ricky Tanner. I see you a car out there. I see that render. Now print it and make it and build it. I promise after Earth, man, and after I get this printer built, that I'm going to squirrel off and forget to do something. But Roy Holly asked me earlier if I had put anything on my whiteboard yet. Yes, there's something on my whiteboard. There's 2 magnets stuck to it because it's a magnetic board. So I have 2 magnets stuck to it. But that's all that's on it, Roy Holly. I didn't forget. It took me a while to get around to it. God bless the broken road. that led me straight back to your question. So, yeah. And brew it? No. Sweet, Dragon Monk. Where's it at? I missed my invite. I think it was in the mail, but they must have lost it. Damn post office. But I really do want to get into, I want to start learning how to do Fusion. I want to start learning how to design things of my own. Because I watch people and they make it look so simple. There is a Kuntry 3D Facebook page. How often I get on it is another question. Sweet. Scalda, I am so glad it looks good. Oh, did you throw one up there? Let me see. Did you put a picture out there? Oh, yeah. Nice. If you're on the Discord, go check out the pic spam. Scalda's printing the new the Country Death Met Owl out there. He did it with tree supports and mesh mixer, so it takes 4 hours to print, and the supports don't look like that up underneath the hat. But check him out. I even made his ears go through the hat, which I thought was pretty dang cool. The groups are like the mafia. No, I hear you, Jason. I spent some time with my wife. I did have a couple. I actually had your stream up for a bit, believe it or not. Didn't say anything, but I did have it up for a bit. But yeah, I want to start because I have to start from scratch. I mean, I know how to make a circle sketch and I can extrude it. That's about the extent of my Fusion 360 experience. That's it. You'll have to send me a link to that, Tom. If we're friends on Facebook, just send me a message with a link to it. I'll go check it out. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what I've got in Fusion. I have no idea. I watched Joel's video the other night, and he takes it and he makes that little the little nut cut out for a captured nut in there and all that, and he slides it back. I'm like, dude, I am so lost right now. I am so lost. Heck yeah, stream the building. That's right, Techno Geek. That's what it is. Fusion is like magic. And if I was like Bewitched, I could go and I'd be done and it'd be good and I'd be happy. But that's not the way that works. It just doesn't work like that. So it's aggravating. But it is what it is. I will give you an update. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we are at 467 subscribers in the Kuntry Club. So we have 33 more to go, and we'll be giving away a Star Trek ship. And I know that's not that special to anybody out there, but it's what I've got. It's what I can do, and it's what I said I'd do. So that's what we're going to do. Probably you and 2 other people get the Bewitched reference. Come on, man. I got some older folks in here, and I promise you they liked watching her walk around the room. Promise you. Yeah, 3D Matter Makers. I've watched Lars Christensen stuff. I need to go back to lesson 1. Like the beginning of Lars Christensen stuff. Is that a band? No. And Tom knows better than that. Come on. Yeah, I do. I need to go to lesson 1 and start. And I need to follow along. I don't need to just put them on the TV and watch. I need to have the pause button ready and learn. I did actually do one of his lessons, and I'd have to find it. But he had one lesson where he made a little electrical box. And I did that, but I can't remember how I did that. Morning, Alien 3D. How are you, sir? I did not get to watch all of Community Catch Up last night. Did they promote your stuff, or were you just the sponsor of the show? I mean, I didn't get it. Did they actually promote and have anything or whatever? Because I didn't get to. Tinkercad and Fusion. I hear you. Now, Tinkercad, I can move stuff around and I can get stuff done. Now, whether it's the perfect model at the end, no, probably not. But it does what I want it to do. So, I'm good with that. All right, Tanner, Ricky. Show off your prints. Sweet. Now you just need to do the Country Death Met Owl. And that would be cool too. Okay, I got you. Cool beans, man. That would be awesome if I could do, but see, that's before you send them out, so. What's the story behind my owl? What do you mean, what's the story? Well, the story is that Brian Vines came up yesterday with the phrase Death Met Owl. So Pokon Nerd Space went out and created the skull and the owl because I said Death Met Owl. That would be cool if you took that owl off of the log and set him, you know, on a skull or whatever. So this is what we get. And then I just took that and I'm like, well, let's make it countryfied. So I went and put a cowboy hat on it and made the country death metal owl. That's how that turned out, I think. I think that's right. If I'm wrong, anybody can jump in here and correct my sometimers disease. You know, Techno Geek, there's an online 3D thing where you can like create. Hey, what's up, Mad Mike? How are you this morning? There's an online tool that you can use to create like figures and fantasy figures and stuff like that. And I looked at it and it's pretty cool, but it would be even better if you did that as your base and then took them into like Blender or something like that or Mesh Mixer even and did some organic modeling on them, because they look kind of blocky. Yeah, and I understand that. I understand that, Josh. I get you, buddy. I get you. And that's one of my issues with that broadcast. So, anywho, off of that. Hero Forge. That's the one. Hero Forge. That's it. So, you wanted to be a trash man, really? When I was a little kid, no joke, my thoughts was that I would become a marine biologist. That's what I wanted to be up until about the 9th grade. And then I knew I was going in the Army after that. So, yeah, that's out of my price range as well. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a marine biologist. No, I did not become an Army biologist, that's for sure. Well, dude, Dragon Monk, I mean, I would have loved it because I loved being on the water. I still love being on the water, not gonna lie. But yeah. But I don't know why I haven't had these on all morning. Nobody's told me. My wife ain't told me, hey, where's your banners? Alright, Monday night. Well, first off, let's get this out of the way. It's been an hour, so if you want to support the channel, you know where the links are. They're down in the description. If you're not already subscribed, click subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified when I'm on so that you can ignore it. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, that's those. Alien 3D. The mothership box, the UFO boxes, alien3d.us. You need to check him out if you haven't already. He's working very hard on getting the shipping down and just reducing costs all the way around to bring you the best box possible for the money. If you use the checkout code Kuntry Klub, 15% off your first month and every subsequent month after that. And if you refer a friend, they get $5 off and you get $5 off. So if you can combine that with the 15% off, dang it, man, you're kicking butt. So all you have to do is refer one person a month. You get 15% off already a month, and now you're like, dang, just way down there. Venturi 3D, go check them out. New printer, new era in printing. He was on Monday night, and Josh will be on this coming Monday, 6 p.m. We will be interviewing the alien headmaster himself. Sweet. The first U.S. supplier of Hertz PTG metallic colors. That is friggin' awesome. Awesome. Good deal. Love to try some of that out sometime. But anyway, so that's my plugs right now. And we'll do them again later. You know how that works. So no sponsorship whatsoever. I'm not getting something free to give away or anything like that. So anywho, that's where we're at. I've never heard of Hertz PTG metallic colors. Never heard of Hertz filament. So I'm at a loss as to whether or not I want some or not. I want filament, because you never have enough filament. I'm still trying to figure out a project for the filamentum filament that they sent me, because it is up there. I have 6-7 rolls of CEP filament. It prints from 255 to 275 degrees. Needs a bed temperature of 80 or above, so it's going to be a fun print, I think. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I don't watch all of 3D Maker Noob's videos, so I actually did miss his. I haven't seen his Spanner Hands filament holder. I think I did see his Prusa one, but I don't remember him saying Hertz. So I don't know. You'd have to ask Alien 3D. That might work out. Say I referred you and I get a free box. That'd be nice. Sent me a pic on Twitter of Hertz. Come on, mouse. There you are. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh my God. I don't like you, Tom. I don't like you at all, man. I can't even like make prints that look like that. Hold on. Let me pull this around here. And then if I go up, scenes, screen. What do you think? Morning, Shane from Prusa. I will be getting you those, by the way, shortly after this morning, but I got a lot to do today too. So, anyway, look at that print. Look at that. Dude, come on. Tom, I don't even like you no more. You're not my friend. Well, yeah, I'm glad you're my friend, because then you can help me get prints like that, which is awesome. Good morning, Shane. How are you, sir? Did not give you the Country Club welcome as I should have, but good morning. I try my best to welcome everybody. If I miss anybody, y'all have to let me know. And, Tom always talks about DOS filament, too. And I can't get any of that. Hawk 3D Proto's in the house. Good morning, sir. How are you, sir? Glad you're here. Sweet stuff. And IU as well, Tom. All good, Ma. You know, it is what it is. There's coffee in the cup. There's air in my lungs. It's a great day. And I do have to mention my wife didn't leave me yet either, so that's just, it makes it even better. Woo! You know, I'm glad that this shirt shows up right there and not the bottom line, because, you know, I might offend some folks with the bottom line. Whoop, whoop. When are you coming in? Not yet. I know, not yet. I hear you, woman. Better get back in that kitchen. Shane, when are you getting into Maryland, buddy? We're going to be there Thursday night, I believe. Yeah, Thursday evening, Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. Friday afternoon. I got you. So you're going to be there late Friday. I got you. You have to hit me up. I'll send you my phone number. Sounds like a country song. The boss has been in the room, buddy. She's been here since the beginning. I think yesterday was the only show she missed, and that's because she was busy at work, but she got it all done yesterday, so damn it, now she gets to watch. So, taking the train down. That's all right, though. That's not bad. You know, we could have done that. There's a train station in Jacksonville. I guess we could have parked over there and just took the train. Been a leisure. I wouldn't have had to drive. That's true, Jason. That's true. Yours does have a tendency to hijack the streams, but she is the boss, so, you know, it is what it is. I understand, Mike. Oh, and just to let you know that Red Light will be going to Earth, and he has convinced Robbie Mac that it's good if he rides with him. So they're going to be coming. I don't like you in the room. That's right. You stay in the kitchen. I swear, I would lose so many. If I had women subscribers that were on here every day, I would lose every one of them if I talked to my wife that way. And she knows, and y'all know, that that's just not the way that works. So that's the only reason. You get a slap for those comments, do you? How long you been married, Jason? How long y'all been married? I know that's personal. Morning, Bruce Ennis. What's up, Heather? Heather is in here. See, now I know there's a woman in here. Now I can't talk to my wife that way. God dang it. Good morning. Fernando Pina's in the house. See, it sounds better when I say it, Fernando. Not when I type it out, because then it just looks dumb. Coming up on 3 years. Yeah, well, we've got you by 20. 20 years. I can't believe Heather's actually here this morning. Everybody welcome Heather. Heather, I don't think you've ever commented on the morning coffee. If you have, it's only once. Y'all tell her, hey, y'all give her a good country club welcome. Heather is in the house. And Ben. Did Ben jump in here too? Ah, there he is. Good morning, Ben. How are you? But welcome to the country club, Heather. Sum up all your marriages. Yeah, Roy Holly, your wife is, man, she's just, there's something. You sure she's straight in the head? You sure? I'm gonna knock my table over again, I'm telling y'all. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Pink Mafia. Oh, that reminds me. Let me find that. I gotta show Heather, see what she thinks, because I have to do her one. That's green. That's not it. There it is. Here, and it's a brand new roll, Heather. Brand new. Matter of fact, it's unopened. And it is Ballet Pink Pearl from New Matter. So, Heather, what if I did you either, and I'm going to let you pick. You can either have the Proto Country Gnome, as we were talking about last night, or a custom Pink Mafia version of the Country Death Met Owl. So, your choice. What do you think of the pink? If you're still here, if you didn't leave. So, the Pink Death Met Owl or the Country Proto Gnome. One of the two. The Death Met Owl, which is, this is actually, I did this last night and some of the guys smoothed it out for me this morning because my supports, they were kind of ugly. I know, but Heather's the boss of the Pink Mafia, baby. She's the hashtag Pink Mafia lady. So, anyway, just mail her a roll of filament. They don't make it anymore. Remember, they went out of business. So, these were the last of the last from New Matter. I do have a piece of this roll left, but then I will open a fresh roll of Pink Pearl. Mail her that roll. Come on. Come on. I tell you what, Glenn, I will print her my items and then I will send her what's left. How about that? She can have the rest of it. That okay? Because I really want to make her the owl or the country gnome. Because really and truthfully, the country gnome does not take as much filament as you think because it is hollow. It is hollow. So, It got 10% in the bottom up to his boots, and then the hat is 10% infill. So, bring it to Earth and give it a try. You're not coming to Earth, Heather? Really? Oh, no. The thing is, if I print these, it would save me on shipping if I just brought it with me to Earth, and I could give it to Travis as well. If you're not coming. Come on. New Matter Pearl Pink. Dude, I'm telling you, that color is awesome. And I wish this was printed better, but I will show you. And the camera doesn't do it justice, because it's kind of like the elixir from Filamentum. It's polyalchemy. Well, then I can print them and bring them to Travis, and you can have the rest of the New Matter Pink Pearl. Because it was their last 3 days, and I bought 6 rolls of this, and they're 500 gram rolls. They're not real big, but I think the Proto Gnome only takes 100 grams, and this is like 40. So it'd be like 140 to 180 going off a roll, so you'd still have a little bit. What? No. I wish you could be there, Heather. That would be nice. Ben Craig, I don't know what you did to YouTube, but don't do that. So now I've got to print the Death Met Owl, because the Death Met Owl, the Kuntry Death Met Owl, is just awesome. And because Pokon did the Death Met Owl, and then JT fixed it so the feet work. So JT's got his hand in this. And then I did the cowboy hat on it myself last night. And then this morning, Scalda went in with mesh mixer and put tree supports on it instead of those supports. So it's a lot better. And then you're right, Hawk Proto. This was done by Filament Frenzy. And there's also one by Alkesh 1 that I need to print. But this, believe it or not, is a Filamentum Proto Country Gnome, because it's Filamentum Vertigo Galaxy, Filamentum Gold Happens, and Filamentum Vertigo Gray. So it is a thing. You love it when a pun becomes a physical thing? I know, right? The Death Met Owl was pretty cool. That was a good idea. And me making it country was just the bomb. You know, and I talked about it last night. I don't ever wear a cowboy hat. Ever. I've got a cowboy hat. It's in there on the dresser. I do wear a flop hat sometimes. Not a cowboy hat. But when you say country, a lot of people think of cowboy hats. And it's more, there you go. But Heather, I did a print of the pink pearl and a purple. Remember, I told you I was going to mix them because purple's my color. And it looked really bad. So I need to print these. If I was to print these, it would have to be on a different printer. I tried these on the TiVo Little Monster, and it's just not there yet. It's not there yet. So, it's getting there. Right, there you go, Hawk 3D Proto. Purple is my favorite color. There's absolutely no doubt. I have some good-looking purples in here. Now, can I say which one's my favorite yet? No, not really. Well, no, I get that, Roy Holly. I get that. But, you're right. You're right. It is Western. But people do that. I don't have Nightshade. I have the Night Sky. If you want to send me some polyalchemy, I'm good for it. But, $39 a roll is for 750 grams is a little much for me. Seeing as how I don't have a job right now. So, once I get my job leveled out, then yeah, I'm good with that. I don't mind it at all. I really don't. But, all right, Brian Vines, I will be on Discord for 30 minutes or so. 2 hours later. No, 30 minutes or so today. I've got to get all the tables set up, bring all the parts in here, and get everything ready for the Hypercube build tonight at 6 o'clock. So, I will be on Discord for a bit after this, which I always am. A lot of times I go way too long. Way too long. But we will be on after this, and we'll be doing good. So, sweet. And I do want to say that, Heather, I do appreciate you being here this morning. I know you work, and it's busy and early and all that stuff. So thank you for dropping in, for sure, for being here. I don't get many women in here. Ashley S. hasn't been around, but she likes to sleep in the mornings. So she doesn't come. My wife does come by most mornings. Sometimes my daughter's here, but they're in Arizona, so it's kind of early for them to get here. So, you leaving? Later. Heather really wants me to print more gnomes. I am, Outcast One. I have got to do the tractor gnome. And you know what? I believe I have the perfect filament for that. I do. Take it easy, Hawk 3D Proto. Thank you for stopping by, sir. You're welcome in the country club at any time. Yeah, I know. She was having a blast with him. She was having a blast with him last night. Her laugh was infectious. It really was. We had it up on the big screen for a little bit. Then we went to bed. I mean, you know, we went to bed. It's early here. 6:22. Where are you located, Heather? Oh, it's got to be like California or somewhere, right? Arizona, California, somewhere over there. Not working, obviously. Yeah, I get you. Okay, so yeah, John Mack is doing the Cura tree supports on the country death metal. Yeah, you're in California. Yeah, you know, and it's hard for me because, you know, when I was on Jimmy Shaw's, and I've done long streams on here, and I know y'all don't follow it a lot because it's hard for y'all in California to get my morning coffee because, well, it's friggin' early. I start at 8 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock y'all's time, so I get that. But you know, y'all starting at 11 o'clock our time, it's been a long day by then. So, but this Friday, I'm doing the F3D PCH Hangout. I will be hosting. So, David Olson's here from California pretty much every day. What's up, Robbie Mack? Heard you going to Earth, buddy. Can't wait to see you there. But, yeah, we're, it's a daily thing. We do it every day. So, it's fun. But sometimes those late streams in California I don't get to catch live. I have to go back and watch. And I enjoy watching. I do. I enjoy watching everybody I can. But sometimes there's just not enough hours in the stinking day. Where's the link for Friday night? Well, if you go to my channel, on the second row on my channel, there's upcoming live events. And over on the right-hand side of that, it says F3D PCH Hangout. There's the link. Well, that's cool. Tonight, now, Heather, just so you know, over the last few weeks, I have been printing the extrusions for the frame of a Hypercube Evo. And so tonight, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern, so, 3 o'clock in y'all's afternoon, so you probably won't get to catch it much of it either. 6 to 9 tonight, tomorrow night, and Friday night, I am going to build a Hypercube Evo live. Never built a Core XY, ever. So we're going to do a dual-axis Hypercube Evo out of parts that the Kuntry Club has sent me. So we are going to do it live right here from the trailer home in humid North Florida, because 99% humidity this morning. Woohoo! Feels so good outside. Somebody said you could jump in the air and swim earlier. They were correct. That's the way it feels. At Pupil, yeah, Red Light, he's in Indiana. He's a Hoosier. Who's your daddy, Red Light? Let's get these off here and let's make them work. Make them work. Dang, nice crowd this morning. I like it when everybody's in here. Mr. Buttram's a Hoosier too. That's all right. Mike, take it easy, buddy. Have a great day at work, sir. Thank you for being in here. I do appreciate it. But what part? Oh, you're in Indiana too? Woo! My Lord. What did I actually use? Well, see, I have a C920, and they have the place to screw it in there. So it just screws right into it. It works really good. Then I've got one back on the back here. That's a 920 as well. Could be red light. Could be. You know, could be. Lafayette, Indiana there. Kokomo. Kokomo's, that's down south. It's down near Aruba. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. But yeah, I use the GoPro up here. I use the 920s on the boom arms. And I have another little cheap one that I could use, a 720. But I've actually got two GoPros. I've got a 4 and a 3 Plus. I've got two 920s and I've got a 720p no autofocus camera in there that I use for Skype on my TV to talk to my daughter and granddaughter in Arizona. Because we just do that through the Xbox and it's like they're in the room and it's all fun. It's good stuff. So, north of Indianapolis. All right. Well, I am from North Florida. It is the South. It's very nice. So is Kokomo. Kokomo is very nice too. Just not Kokomo, Indiana. All right. CMP's testing a new video that will go live soon. So are you testing or is it going to go live? Man, I really got to do. Get to work. Oh, yeah, any morning, Heather. You're always welcome. You know that. Country Club, thanks you for being here. We need some women in this room, I'm telling you. Definitely need to get more women in the Country Club for sure. Let's see. Let's see if I can get both of them to come on. The other day, I couldn't get them both to come on at the same time. But if I hit my 920, okay, there's the 920, which is focused on my back. Don't do that. Let's get the right camera window. It's here somewhere. There it is. Move it down. That's not it. That's the subscriber pop-up. How about I click on it, and then I can select it and move it down. Let's see if my overhead will come on with it. No. It will not power both of the cameras at the same time. So it's going to be one or the other. Because I can turn that one off and then turn on the overhead here and it's working. Yeehaw! They used to both work at the same time. I don't know what happened. I've had an OBS update since then. So I can have multiple cameras, but the two 920s don't work together for me. But Heather, have a great day at work. You're right. You're right, baby. You are enough for me. That's for sure. Well, and the thing is, I don't even have the Logitech drivers installed. The Logitech software is not running. That's what I don't understand. It's really kind of weird. Because you should be able to run two 920s at a time. Now, I understand Glenn's problem. Glenn had a problem where it wouldn't remember his settings and stuff like that when he's trying to run two. And I kind of understand that. But I think you would have to. Jalapeno schmear. That don't even sound good. That's the thing. I've got one plugged into the hub, and if I'm not mistaken, one plugged into the front. No, I don't. Where'd it go? Let's try it. Let's see. Let me unplug this one then. But I had it plugged into just the USB port on the machine, and it still didn't work. So let me try that. What is that? That's my... Well, I can't do that right now. Well, I can. I'll undo my mouse. Hold it. Well, can't undo my damn mouse because then I can't do that. Son of a buck. Anyway, I had it done that way the other day and it didn't work. So, I'm going to plug it back into here for right now. Got too much crap on this desk. Need to clean it up. But it's a powered hub that's it's got like 7 volts going to it and 5 amps. I mean, it's a nice hub. So I don't know why it won't run both cameras, but it will run the 920 back there and it will run the 920 on the desk. It just will not run them both. And it doesn't matter if I turn one of them off while the other one's on, I have to restart it as well. So I don't know. Well, and that's the thing. I have, and I'd have to find it right now, but I have an Orbit, an old Orbit's Logitech. It will run with the 920s at the same time. I had a 270 that would run at the same time, but it went out. The 920 and the 270 would work at the same time. So it may just be the two 920s that it doesn't let it drive them both at the same time. I don't know. It makes no sense to me. So yeah, maybe one day. All right, so Heather gets pink stuff delivered to Travis at Earth. God, I gotta remember all this crap. Wait, that can go on my whiteboard. Oh, there we go. Print stuff for Heather. Okay. There we go. So, print stuff for Heather is the first thing written on my whiteboard. Roy Holly, it is on the whiteboard. Wait a minute. I don't know if you can see that, but we will see. Print stuff for Heather. See? I put it up there. Come on, you can get up there. You can go higher than that. That's it. That's all it's got. It won't go that high. Wait. Yes, it will. There. Now you can see it. You are right. Boy, that's a mess. There's an absolute mess in here. But yeah, so got to print stuff for Heather. All right, good. And not only that, my wife will remind me. Believe me, my wife is keeping me straight on that. Don't forget your package. If it arrives, I will not forget your package. As long as it's not bigger than, you said some microphone or something, right? Thank you, Roy Holly. I try to make you proud, buddy. I try my hardest. Get a new hub. No, it's a good hub. It's a 7-port powered USB 3 hub. It's a good hub. Just so you know, I've had a couple of pictures of people send me, they've gotten their t-shirts in and they look great. I will say that Roy Holly hit me up and he said that they forgot to put the logo on the back. He's working with them and he's going to let me know how this support, hold on, how the support handles his error. So, absolutely, the shirts look great. Okay, we'll tell you that. They turned out fantastic. They really do look good. Robbie Mack's got one. I think David Olson got one. They do look good. So, tonight, what is tonight? Starting to build, 6 p.m., Robbie Mack. Tonight at 6 p.m., the Hypercube Evo starts going together. That's just the way it is. And that's how the cookie crumbles. Sweet, David Olson. I'm so glad they fit good. They fit good. I got my wife a small, so if you're at Earth, yeah. And it's one of them fitted fitted, man. Come on, really? We don't use Canardian time. Robo Two Toes back, and Alien 3D. You say your shirt should be here today. Cool, man. And there, you know, guys, the thing is, the swag from there is not that expensive. Now they do have some expensive shirts on there, but the normal regular T-shirts are way less than what they were on Cafe Press. Way less. Way less. So, and you can use the creator to put logos on there, to put your name on it, to do whatever. You can move things around on the front and back. All of my logos are out there. Even Morning Coffee's out there. So you can use all of those to design your own shirt. Then you would have a one-of-a-kind Kuntry 3D swag item. So, go do it. It's pretty cool, man. It's the first link in the swag stuff. I may actually go ahead and take the Cafe Press off. Mama does got a really nice shirt, and it looks really good on her, too. Her name is placed right in the right spot. They do, Alkesh One. They do. They have baby onesies. I mean, it was pretty good. I've got to swag item. Got to sport the Kuntry Klub merchandise, man. The only reason I've left Cafe Press out there is for the hats, and I need to go remove the color ones because they didn't turn out so good. How am I using Kuntry? What? How are you using Kuntry? What? I don't get that. Who are you? What do you mean, who am I? I didn't either. I didn't understand the question. Who are you using? Oh, Spreadshirt, I believe is the name of the company. Let me see. Yeah, Spreadshirt.com. Yeah, there we go. Yes. They are very, the prices are much better. But now I will say that they do not allow me to do hats and stuff yet. I got to figure out what their qualifications are for a hat design, because they won't shrink my logo to fit a hat. So I don't know if they're embroidering or whatever. Yeah, the link is below, but I can give it to you on here. If I go to visit shop, I can grab that, go here, hit paste, and hit enter. There you go. That's who I'm using. Shop.spreadshirt.com. I put my logo out there. They don't let you resize it, so the banner is the full size banner. But they've got bags, sweatshirt cinch bags. They've got hoodies. They've got everything else you could possibly want. I've got Morning Coffee designs out there. But as I said, if you go into an item, right at the very top where it says shop, there's a create button. And under that create, you can go select the item you want to customize. And then on the front, the rear, the sleeve, you can do whatever you want to on there. So you don't even have to use my logo. You can upload your own logo and make a custom shirt that's completely yours. So if you need a one-off shirt, go create it and do your thing. So yeah, sounds like a winner to me. That's a win-win-win. Win-win-win-win. The only thing I don't understand is, they show all the earnings that I'm supposed to be making. I guess this is my earning. And when I go to my statistics on my credit, it takes them 14 to 21 days or something like that. 14 days after completed purchase. So, well, let me see. When was my sale? My sale that I bought, because I had to pay full price as well. They give me some money back, but I have to pay full price as well. They don't give you. So yeah, I won't get any payout for this on anything on June the 15th, and they pay out once a month. So I will not make any money off of any of these until next month. And my earliest order showing up mine was on June the 4th, so that would be 18. The 18th would be the earliest that any of my sales credits will start showing up. So that is different now. I haven't seen anything from Cafe Press. Nothing. They don't owe me that much, like $1 or $2, because I was making zero on those shirts. Well, hopefully so, Colin. Hopefully so. If not, I don't have a problem with that, man. Most people don't. I can't control what you do. It's your channel. Do what you got to do. I'm happy. I mean, for you doing your build, dude. I have to do what I have to do to get it in my schedule, and I've got 8 days to get a running Hypercube ready to go to Earth. So that's where I'm at. That's what I've got to do. My daughter's not going to like it because both of these are going to have to go in the front of the car in the air conditioning. She's not going to like that, but that's what's going to have to happen because the trunk's going to be too hot and they are printed out of PLA. So, yeah. What's up, Scott? Good morning, sir. How are you? And Colin, I didn't tell you good morning, but good morning. Thank you for jumping in here, buddy. I do appreciate it. But tonight, 6 p.m., starts the first of 3-part series. I'm going to try to do it in 3 parts. Build of the Hypercube. I'm going to go 6 to 9, or 6 until I get to a good stopping point at around 9 o'clock hour. It will not be after 9 o'clock. So if I'm not at a good... Maybe, Shane, I'm not sure. I'm going to figure that out as we go on the build, but I'm hoping that no later, well, it's not going to be any later than 9 o'clock. I will be stopping at 9 o'clock. So, cool. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate that. Shane, I'm not sure about the coating. I don't know if there's a coating that would stop it from getting hot. That's the thing. Because even an after coating on the PLA, the PLA itself is still going to get hot and get soft inside the coating. It might help stabilize the shape, but, Yeah, I know you are, Ricky. And hopefully, I'm actually not going to have the banners up. I may do it full screen like I do my mail thing videos. I may not even have the chat. I mean, I'll have chat up, but I may not even have chat in the picture, just so I can get better shots of this and that. I'm going to play with OBS just a little bit, and I'm going to Google why I can't run 2 920s, because it would be great to have 2 920s. I've got to move my camera. I've got to set my table up. I've got to do all that as soon as we get done here, and I grab me a bite to eat for lunch. Because once I eat lunch, you figure I've got about 6 hours to get everything set up and ready. And y'all know me, I still won't be ready. But at least we will get started tonight. We should be able to get frame together tonight. That's my hope. I hope that I get a cage of a frame ready to go. And then tomorrow do the X, Y, and Z axes. I believe I can get all those done in 3 hours. And then the next night, getting the hotbed put on it, getting it wired, and firing it off. That's crossing my fingers. And if I get it all... Did I say 92? Yeah, the 920. Sorry. 920. Yeah, I've got 2 Logitech 920s. Anyway, so that's the way I'm hoping to break it down. I'm hoping to break it down, get the frame done tonight, because I've also got to do some cleanup. I've got a lot of hairs in there, and plastic frames are a little bit more difficult to put together than metal ones, because your T-nuts don't slide near as well. And I also want to give 3 hours for putting it together, because I know I'm going to do it wrong at some type or another. So, yeah, and you're right, Mike Whaley, you can do that. And I have a 720 in there that I can run with my 920, but I also have another... GoPro here that I could run, but I can't run it without another capture card, and I'm not going to get another capture card anytime soon. So we'll just see. We'll see how it goes. 3 cameras should be enough. I should be able to swap back and forth, especially with OBS if I get it set up right. Yeah, and he has battled not using 2 920s. But his was different. I can't get them both to run at the same time. So I'm going to check into that. But back to the build. Putting a plastic frame together takes a little more time because it's harder to get things positioned. And you have to be a little more careful. You can't just crank stuff down because, you know, screws will go into plastic. That type of thing. So you got to be a little more careful putting a plastic frame together. So I'm given 3 hours tonight to get the plastic frame together. I'm hoping that I have everything that I need. I think I do, to get everything put together, get the frame together, and get all that stuff. And if we have time, then I'll move on. But I would like to do frame, XYZ axis, wiring. That's what I would like to do in the 3. And then Saturday morning on Morning Coffee, if I don't get to a print on Friday, because I am hosting the F3D PCH hangout this weekend, or this Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern time. So I've only got from 9 to 10 to get off of here and switch gears and go to that. So yeah, Friday night is definitely going to be cut off at 9 o'clock. And then Saturday, I can start on Morning Coffee and fire it up and get it all set up and ready to go. I'm hoping the wiring doesn't take that long because I can wire it and then do wire management after. I mean, y'all aren't interested. Yeah, you want to see the final result, but the wire management part of it is not part of what you want to see. I wouldn't think. You want to see me hook up some wires, get that crap laying on the desk over there, hit the print button, and you want to see plastic going down. I get it. I also don't have any PEI sheets that'll fit that size bed, so I've got to make sure that I've got some blue painter's tape to cover the bed with, because I don't have any. Or I guess you can print on straight aluminum with like glue stick or something, I think, can't you? Can you print straight to aluminum with glue stick? I don't have glass. I don't have any of that. I would like some 310 by 310 PEI sheets, but I don't have those either. So if you see some on Amazon, you want to send me some, do it. Hey, Rapalus, how are you? I see you found out your other account's open again. It won't be for long if you don't follow the rules like we've talked about. Because I've got short hammered today. But yeah, that's the plan. 3 nights, 3 different sections of the build. So frame, XYZ, wiring. That should be the 3. That's right. That's right, Ben. But that should be the 3 in the series. Straight to aluminum is possible. So what do you mean straight to aluminum? I've heard straight to aluminum is possible. You'll have to qualify that. I'm lost. I'm slow. I'm missing something. Oh, printing on aluminum. I got you. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. That does not matter. Don't mention it again. If you have a question that is on topic, or you have something to say that's on topic, then fine. If not, you're gone. End of story. I've had too many of my other people in here that asked me to get rid of you already. So that's your last time. Say thank you and then go about your business. Yeah, King Keller, I get it. Printing straight to it. I think you can use glue stick or something like that to go straight to aluminum. Yeah, you can come back and watch though. You can come back and watch, and I'm going to be interacting with the chat, but I'm hoping to make this in a way that it'll be good to watch at a later date. Even with me talking to the chat. I'm building the Hypercube, Rapalus. That's, if you read the description, it tells about it. Yeah, it was that was funny, Robbie Mac. That was funny. So, but you know, so the build starts tonight, tomorrow night, and Friday night. True, I know that, Scott, but here's the thing. I don't have it, and I want to. Yeah, it's an instructional style live stream. That's right. That's exactly what this is going to be. Ben, that's exactly what this is going to be. I'm going to try to do it in as instructional as I can, you know. So that's the hope. We will see what we'll see. I am going to go and get started on Heather's prints as soon as the show is over and I get off the Discord. I'm going to get those started. Morning, 3D Gusner. How are you? And we're going to get stuff done, ready for tonight. Descent into madness. I hear you. I hear you. The build volume is 300 by 300 by 300. And you know, and that's part of the video tonight is going to be, you know, going over, you know, these are my parts and that type of stuff. So, a descent into madness. Yeah, that's what it'll be. That's what it'll be. We will be going over the parts and getting everything, you know, laid out. I'm going to clear off this table back here. This is where I'm actually going to lay my parts. It's back here. I'm going to build on my table up here. I'm going to get all that set up. Hopefully everything goes right. You know, I watched the, what's his name? Something 3D. I forgot his name. I watched his video of his build, and he really didn't do a great job at instructional video. It was like, here's the parts. I'm going to put these together. And then it would show him popping a part into place, and then it's done. You know, one of my biggest things is I've got to dig out my soldering iron, because to sink the brass fittings in there, you have to use a soldering iron, and I'm going to have to do that. I mean, there's just things that are going to take time that I've never done before. But I think that 9 hours should be enough to build it, and if not, I've got all day Saturday. So I can finish on Saturday, and I believe that Saturday would be a great day to finish, because then the guys from overseas in Europe can be live with me pretty much the whole time if they don't have family things to do, and you know, people will be able to join in all day. So I'm going to try to get it built, and if everything goes perfectly, then it'll be printing by Friday night. If not, then Saturday will be the thing. Was it short? I'll have to look and see. It was the Kuntry Proto Gnome. So I think it's just countrygnome.gcode was the name. I think that's it. And then when it came back from, it tried to resume. That's what y'all have to understand. How long did my other homegrown printers take? Well, the problem is that I didn't have any directions for those. Okay, the two that I've built previous, they were not, to me, I had never done a DIY build, and they also weren't following directions, because neither one of them are any specific type of printer. The Haribo 500 millimeter tall Mark II is, I didn't even know there was such a thing. I thought I was doing something special. And the same with the printed printer. So it's you know, that's what it is. You know, I don't know. The plastic printer that I did the first time took me the longest, because I had to make sure I had everything printed on my A8 before I took everything off to build the other one. So it took the longest, and then getting everything lined up and straight, and it was fun, but it was doable. It could have been 3D Gusner. I mean, I'll update the firmware. I have no problem doing that. But I'm hoping, you know, and Shane sent me a message and asked me to send him file names and stuff like that, and files, and see if they could reproduce it. So we'll see. So we will see. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Bo got hijacked for some wow. No, it's not. It's not. It's the, well, hold on. I'll be right back. It's the Kuntry Proto-Gnome. That's what it is. And you don't need to hack your firmware to do that. It depends on what firmware you have. Google your firmware. Please ask questions that you have Googled already. Yeah, no, it's the Proto-Gnome. I know you did. I could send you that cowgirl that Mike Whaley sent me. But yeah, it stopped. You know, I was getting to the end of the filament, so I did the unplug thing. You know, I unplugged it. I didn't hit a power switch or anything. Unplugged it. It stopped. It raised up. It did the thing, and then when I plugged it back in, it went over. It said resuming print. It went over. It stopped. It heated. It went back over, and it just stood there. And instead of Kuntry Gnome, it said blah 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 whatever file name. So it just stopped, and it was hot right there. Well, then go to the Ultimaker forums. I don't have an Ultimaker. I don't think anybody in here has an Ultimaker. And if they do, they're not hacking their firmware, because if you're hacking your firmware or you have an Ultimaker, you need to contact Ultimaker to see why you're getting heater errors, because their firmware is set up to handle that stuff. So you have an issue. But yeah, I will say I was very proud. I had some waste yesterday when I cut my rods. Oh, let me get up here. But not very much. Not very much at all. I had to cut one 12 millimeter. I had to cut I cut four 8 millimeters. I had some little bitty slugs off of one, some little bit longer slugs off of those two, and then there you go. So if you still get them very rarely, then it's not a problem. Call Ultimaker. If you have an Ultimaker, which is not a cheap printer, by the way, call Ultimaker and get support. Because I know they have good support. All right, so we're off of the firmware. Go figure it out. What? It's an 877 number.
281
Hello.
3656.
Yeah? Okay. Thank you for calling, but it's going to be a day or two. but I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'll call you. I'll call you in a few days. All right. Bye. You know, I pay for my dad's house, right? The building over here. That's not Ultimaker. Why are you asking about I'm done. I'm done. At least 5 minutes. You're off for 5 minutes. I'm done with that. Bunch of BS. Anyway. No, but here's the thing. I pay for my dad's house. Okay? The payment's due today. Today. That was them calling. Hey, just a courtesy reminder, your payment's due today. What the? Really? Hey, your payment's due today. It's not late yet, but we're just calling to remind you that you need to pay us today. Come on. I didn't ban him. I just put him in a timeout. Yeah, I'm not paying his house payment today either. It'll be after I get back from Earth. Besides, that's $450 I don't have right at this minute. So, it ain't getting paid today. Anywho. All right. That's awful. That is awful. It is awful that they call that. It is. I don't even know how that's good business practice. What? Why would you call some? I don't know. That just makes no sense. My daughter and them, when they had the building, they paid behind quite a bit. Quite a bit. Matter of fact, I had to help them catch up a few times. But since I've taken it over, I'm normally no more than 5 or 6 days late. It's silent. The little monster is silent because it has a nozzle jam right now, and I haven't taken it apart to fix it. I guess, Shane, they're not getting mine anytime in the next day or two. It's got a, they've got a 30-day clause, so I've got 30 days from today to make a payment. Now, I may have to pay a $5 late fee, but I've got 30 days from today to make a payment before it's repossessable, I guess you would say. So, yeah, we'll see. It ain't happening today. That's just dumb. Call somebody on the day it's due. Hey, just a courtesy reminder that your payment's due today. Right? It is definitely quiet. But no, it was, I was printing the Proto Gnome, this one, as a matter of fact, and it was printing so well. I mean, if you look at it, minus a little bit of stringing, the quality of the print was fantastic. And it just, yeah. Normally they will, Joe Paddock, but my daughter and them, like I said, they'd had it go like 90 days a couple times. And, they don't want it to get that far again, and it's still in my daughter's name. I mean, they know. The lady that just called me, she was laughing when she got off the phone because it comes up Elizabeth, and she doesn't remember me. They have so many people, that they do business with, and I get that. So she sees my daughter's name, she sees the history. No, I didn't. Did you say that? Where did I miss that, Roy Holly? Did you tell me on Twitter or did you tell me on here? Or did you send me an email? I didn't get, it must be on here. Oh, I was talking to Shane. Hold on. Let me go up here. Let me find it. And I know now, so I really don't have to go back and find it. I wish I had a way you could just like search for like a name in the chat, but that would be too smart. Must have been way up here. There's Roy Holly. Alright, Roy Holly, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time looking for it, but my wife didn't call me out either. She normally keeps me straight, But thank you. Thank you very much. That's awesome. No, you're fine, dude. When oh, I got you. Alright, that's it. You're done. Let me hide the user on this channel. See you, buddy. I thought you would get the hint, but you did not. You're done. And if I see your other name in here, it's done too. Out. Please distract me. Who is that? Rapala Street? Who is that? He's annoying. That's who that is. He can come by and put a thumbs down on my videos. He can make 1,000 accounts, but we'll know who it is. I mean, how hard is it to figure out who it is? You're not being annoying, Roy Holly. I appreciate you pointing that out to me, because you know I get distracted a lot. Yeah, no, it wasn't with purple this time. It was with the Filamentum Gold Happens, and I think it's because I upped the retraction again to try to get less stringing. So my fault probably again. You know, I'll get it. I'll straighten it out. I really will. I will get it straight. I got to move that over. I can't have that. There we go, right there and down just a little bit. So I will not be unbanning his account this time. Yes, Rapala Street got the ban hammer again. And if I see 3D Stapeculi in here, he's getting it as soon as I see the name. So I hope you can hear me. And if he comes in here under another name and he acts respectful, then so be it. Yeah, I know, 3D Gusner, and I'm sorry for that. But yeah, there won't be no unbanning now. I do know how to unban folks, though. You missed the shot? Yeah, well, he popped back in with a... I mean, it was like he never missed a beat. After 5 minutes, he never missed a beat. Right back in with Ultimaker... What was it? What did he come back in here with? He come back in here right here. I mean, the firmware of the Ultimaker and my printer is very similar. I mean, my printer has Ultimaker firmware. You misunderstood me. My printer is basically a good quality clone of Ultimaker. We don't give a crap. I wore the shirt for Shane yesterday. I don't give a rat's ass about your cloned Ultimaker. Sorry. Got me off topic. Ron, why are you swapping accounts? You come in here with one account and then you come in here with another account. You're going to confuse somebody. And I know I'm going to miss Adam81s because he changed his name to something else if he comes in here. Just call me Doug. Right. I don't know, Shane. I should do that. I should give good... No, just delete the firmware and hook 24 volts to the positive and negative, and then run a positive lead over to one of your resistors and just kind of drag that open wire around the board. Everything will work just fine. It will. If you just take the hot wire and you just kind of hook up the ground and then drag the hot wire around your board, it'll make sure everything is working well. There's my tech support. And if it doesn't work after that, then throw it out the window and give up 3D printing. And I wonder why Prusa won't hire me to support their printers. Really? Hey, it's like a 9-volt battery. Test it on your tongue. Load soldering wire for your filament. Hey, I wonder, can we do that? Can we get hot enough to melt solder and push it through his filament? That'd be friggin' awesome. That would be pretty cool now. It'd be a mess because, you know, that layer melting thing. It might make... You know, I won't ever be able to tell if my electronics smoked. If you just take little alligator clips and put them on your power leads, clip them to each side of your tongue, like that, just to make sure your power supply is good. Hit the power button. Look like, what's his name? Scrat off of Ice Age. Chasing his dadgum acorn. Need another 100 degrees. Can the E3D V6 handle it? Now, you know, Outcast 1, I'm not even going to go there. Yeah, I know, Gusner. That'd be my luck. It'd just trip the breaker and I'd be okay. Never feel a thing. That would be my luck, too. You know, I do have to say, though, I'm not like Ivan Miranda. When we get in trouble on my build, I actually have the hammer. Dang, barely enough. You're right. 340C. I don't know. Melting on mine, it's like 460 degrees. I think 340C would do that. A little excitement. There you go. Be like Farmer Fred. But do they make 1.75 millimeter electronic solder? And how well would that do when you come around and the tip hits it again? So, oh crap. See, y'all got me squirreled off and y'all done made me run 13 minutes over my time. Oh well. Y'all tell everybody how you feel. Treat everybody how you want to be treated. That's the end of today's morning coffee. Y'all done got me running over here. What the heck's wrong with y'all people? I'll see y'all in the Discord. Y'all know how to support the channel. Y'all have a great day. Gosh dang it. Anyway, here's the Patreon list.